Fingers crossed. Frank and Ben won't be swimming tomorrow during Tailgate 13.
Maybe rather a few raindrops than a lot of sweat drops.
Oh, good point.
Yes,
good point.
and no lightning. That's what we want. We don't want thunderstorms. That's the problem. We don't want things delayed. But rain, we can sit in that. That's fine. We get some cloud cover out there and cool things down. What we're talking about, folks, is the first football Friday night is tomorrow night. We get kind of excited about that. And the Tailgate show at 5 o'clock through 6:30, actually, will be in Dublin. And it should be mentioned again, the 100th year, the 1,000th game. Yes. That is something right there. So we heard that. We said we are screaming to the DUB for that one. We're showing up. A shower storm still possible tonight. We're looking at 70s, and we're not going to budge a whole lot from here as we go through tonight. We may drop down to around 70, but it's not very alarming, is it? Here's the radar shot. Not much happening here until you go south, and that's where we have seen the rain off and on today. It's mainly been kind of below this line, off and on, so that rainy pattern that I was talking about, the models were showing it kind of rolling right through our area. Well, the focal point for all this, the boundary's been kind of set down a little farther south, so there's where the rainy pattern has been. So the farther south you are, you have had off and on showers for a couple of days here now. Once you go farther north, it's not so much the case, but that could change as we go through the day tomorrow, as some of this may lift toward the north. We'll see how it plays out. Okay, so tomorrow we do have a level 1. It's a low-end threat. It really doesn't cover a whole lot of real estate out there. And this would be for some gusty winds with some of these storms, if in fact they pop up. Let's take a look at the high-res model for tonight. Let's go forward. We may see this latest high-res model doesn't show what it did earlier. It showed a little bit more development in the overnight hours. Here's tomorrow morning around 8, 9 o'clock. And then there it goes, starting to blow up around noon to 1. Now, again, keep in mind, this is the high-res model. Now, watch when I go to the graph model. 1 p.m. We'll roll over to this one at 2 o'clock. Notice it doesn't show nearly as much. So it's kind of pick your model, which one are you going to go with here. And as we go through tomorrow afternoon on this one, it looks kind of quiet still as we go through the afternoon and evening. The next run that comes out of this should show things, busier. But again, the high-res model shows things starting to pop at around noon to 1 o'clock tomorrow. As we go into Friday night late, maybe still a shower or thunderstorm. Again, just think the potential is there. So if you're heading out tomorrow night, dinner and a movie, wherever you're going, football game, whatever it is, an umbrella just in case. There's Saturday afternoon. We may have a stray shower storm. A lot of this is going to be all forming off of the heat of the day, the summertime pattern. We go into Saturday night, still kind of keeping some of that stuff around. And then as we head into Sunday afternoon, same kind of thing. So well, we'll see how it plays tomorrow. I think I've said that about 14 times in this weathercast right here, but we're going to be looking at 80s for the most part as we head into the weekend, around 90 when you factor in the humidity, heat index maybe somewhere in the mid to upper 90s. And then next week, we'll figure it out. Right now, it's looking like maybe some 80s kind of hanging around.